Well, welcome to the Impact Academy registration overview. I want to spend a few minutes talking to you about what's going to be new for next year and what to expect in some changes for Impact Academy. First thing we want to say is we're moving. We're so thankful to the school district for getting us out of these trailers that we're currently in and into a building. So we'll move right across the street into the old McDonough Elementary School building. It's newly renovated, very nice, beautiful classrooms. We'll be in the old kindergarten hallway, so many of the classrooms have sinks and bathrooms, and so we're really excited about that. Lots of space to spread out, so we really feel blessed to be in there. We'll move in there early in the summer. The last thing I want to tell you about that, and you'll be able to tour it and see it yourself in the summer, we'll invite you to come out, is that it's a secure space for us. So Excel Academy is going to be over there, but we are in a designated area of the school that is segmented off from the rest of the school. There's no time or place where the two groups of students will intermix. So we're really excited about that as well. The other adjustment that we're making for next year is that we're changing up our teams a little bit. We'll have a 6th and 7th grade team, an 8th and 9th grade team, and a 10th through 12th grade team. Let me tell you what that does. It allows us to have a better transition between middle school and high school. 9th grade is very hard for kids, and so by having the same group of teachers who teach 8th grade and 9th grade, it'll help with that transition from 8th to 9th grade. It also allows those 8th graders who want to take high school courses in the 9th grade to have the same teachers in the same team. It really does solve lots of problems for us and for your students. So we're really excited about that and see how that moves forward. One of the things that we're really changing for next year is that it involves you directly. We want you to be involved. We always have. But we're going to expand our parent universities. And if you have ideas for what kind of topics you would like to hear about, please let us know. But we'll have parent university each month. We're more and more getting more involved with having a parent organization. We'll see how that unfolds for next school year. But we already have groups of interested parents who come together and help out at Impact Academy. You're welcome to join that. We'll have more information about that. And then the last thing I want to bring to your attention is that in part of this application process to return to Impact Academy for this year, there's a parent agreement, an agreement that you'll have to sign. Down at the bottom, it has a section on parents. It'll say, you agree to be involved, basically, is what it says. So much like many charter schools around the country, they have a parent agreement that deals with involvement, parent involvement. So we really want you to be involved. So you'll have lots of opportunities in our new building to be involved, and we look forward to seeing you. The other thing is that we're trying to emphasize hands-on learning more and more. We really don't think that it's adequate for our kids to only do work in an online environment, that we want to supplement that with hands-on experiences. So you're going to see, for example, at the high school level, mandatory labs. So it won't be an option for you to only do your biology course or your physical science course online. You'll have to come in and do labs. Your kids will have to come in and do labs. And they'll be engaging and really cool, but we're already acquiring equipment and that kind of stuff for us to do these hands-on science labs. And we'll hopefully, cross your fingers, we're trying. This is where I need help from parents. We want to create a maker space. And that's a space where kids can go in, have tools and equipment and that kind of stuff, and create stuff that really does show their mastery and understanding of the concept. For example, if a student's in a physical science class or an 8th grade science class and they want to show that they understand simple machines by creating several simple machines out of wood and plastic and screws and that kind of stuff. They go into the makerspace and create it, take a picture of it, show it to their teacher, and explain why it's a simple machine. That's a lot better learning than them clicking a multiple choice question showing their understanding of simple machines. So we really want to create a makerspace. And if you don't already know this, we really have an emphasis on project-based learning where students are creating documentaries, they're presenting in front of each other. We want that rich experience for all of your kids, not just some of our kids. Some of our kids have very rich educational experiences because they do that and have a choice for that. But we want all of you to really engage with us so that sometimes during the year that kids are really creating their own learning and guided with teachers and creating products that really demonstrate their understanding. We're really excited about that, and hopefully you are too. And then we really have always had high expectations, but we are going to emphasize this with all students, that they must have good behavior when they're here at Cafe. Listen, many of you come to Impact Academy because you feel like that this is a more tranquil place for your kids. We really agree. We try to make it a place where there's little drama. We want to continue that. We will put up with no drama here, and particularly next year inside that building. So we want to emphasize that kids need to be on their best behavior. The thing we struggle with right now in pockets is academic honesty. Kids are thinking that by going to Google and copying something out of Google and pasting it, that's learning. And it's not, right? And it's not. And then parents sometimes are over-helping with their kids. And so that really causes us to have concern about academic honesty. I want to emphasize this is a place where students, the learning is the most important thing, and that happens in a real way that is ethical and that we know that kids have done it themselves and not with the assistance of Google. Okay? And then the last thing is we have high expectations for participation. If we have students from this year that didn't participate well, they're not going to be welcomed back to Impact Academy next year. They'll have to return to their home school. All right? So those are some of the things that we are really changing up for next year. If you have questions or you have input on any of these things, we would love to hear that. Give me a call directly. I'm Steve Thompson. Call and let us know. Love to hear from you. Miss Ella Darnell is our assistant principal. She would love to hear from you. Any of the teachers or the counselors would love to hear from you. Just give us a call. All right? Thank you for your time and listening to this. Really appreciate it.